Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Bellarmine Chatunga Mugabe, youngest prince of Zimbabwe's forever royal soap opera, allegedly swaggered into the ultimate mining at Mazowe on Wednesday afternoon, flanked by men toting AK-47s, the kind of glittering welcome party most Hollywood villains only dream of. According to witnesses, the Mugabe heir's opening line wasn't "good afternoon," but a volcanic roar demanding to know why the mine security let trespassers flee the Mugabe family plot next door. One bewildered guard barely had time to blink before Chatunga's fist and the rifle butts of his entourage turned him into an emergency room jigsaw puzzle. By the time the dust settled, 3 workers lay fractured and concussed. A few shell casings jingled ominously on the gravel, and the Mugabe clan's reputation for untouchability had acquired fresh blood-red varnish. The attack, say stunned mine employees, escalated faster than Zimbabwe's inflation charts. What began as a chase after gold panels who had scampered into ultimate concession collapsed into a full-throttled show of medieval power politics. The victims were frog-marched nearly 200 meters into the Mugabe's enclave, doused with water like captured rebels, and beaten with logs and metal rods as though the year were 2008 and the rule of law is still an optional extra. Elvis Vumwe, the guard Chatunga allegedly hammered first, now wears a plaster cast on his shattered left arm and carries x-rays that read like a demolition plan. Fractured ulna, deep tissue bruising, head trauma. Doctors classify the injuries as severe and potentially permanent, which in Zimbabwe's cash up-front hospitals translate to sell a few goats or prepare the funeral cloth. Yet, even as ambulances raced to Paranyatua Hospital and medical bills topped US $2,000 within hours, Chatunga reportedly breezed into Mazowe's police station, declared that a mere phone call to President Mnangagwa would get the entire station fired, and then drove away without so much as a fingerprint taken. The officers, eyewitnesses claim, retreated faster than Parliament does when the budget line for presidential travel gets queried. Once again, the Republic's famed new dispensation, that 2017 marketing slogan promising accountability, looked suspiciously like a battered retread of the old one. A place where proximity to power is a bulletproof vest and the law is a tattered scarecrow flapping uselessly in the political wind. Outmates mining staff now work under a cloud thicker than Mazowe's dust storms. Management whispers about trauma counseling, rising insurance premiums, and whether it's even worth calling the police again when the alleged perpetrator boasts royal blood and presidential speed dial privileges. Meanwhile, official spokespersons have fallen into radio silence. Police mouthpiece Paul Nyati couldn't even be reached, presumably because drafting a statement that won't anger either the late Mugabe's loyalists or Mnangagwa's jittery inner circle requires the diplomatic finesse of threading a needle in an earthquake. So the nation watches, equal parts furious and numb, as another page of impunity unfurls. A guard battles for life. Workers nurse cracked bones, and Bellarmine Chatunga continues life's grand tour, seemingly convinced that AK-47s and family lineage double as fast-track visas to lawless wonderland. Zimbabweans have been promised second republics, new dawns, zero tolerance for violence, yet here we are, cataloguing shattered limbs while authority shrugs. The climate, it seems, is less a thunderous finale than a long, exhausted sigh, an entire populace asking whether any leader, past or present, is ever willing to submit to the same laws scribbled on the statute books. Looks like the laws are for the poor and the politically unprivileged. But don't let that cynicism kill your vibe. Stick with Zimwaves TV, where we peel back every layer of the circus and serve it with extra salt. No subheadings, no mercy, just the unfiltered narrative roller coaster you deserve. Smash that subscribe button, ring the bell like Chatunga rings skulls, and stay tuned. The next episode of Zimbabwe's Elite Gone Wild is just a police shrug away.